Hello everyone, this is Black Mage 86. Today I'm going to be doing a quick shoot of one of my vehicles, just to show it to a friend since we were talking about it. You'll notice that I have went back to using MechJeb because personally I enjoy building them more than I do trying to make them actually fly. Some people think that it's cheating, but you know, whatever. It's a game. Have fun. Okay, so here it is. This is the probe launcher. Comes in at 179 tons. Set it to a 200 kilometer radius. Gauge autopilot. And off we go. Oh. How about now? Gonna keep an eye on this number down here. See the incredibly slow takeoff rate I have with this thing. I don't currently have access to fuel lines, or I could try to rebuild it using asparagus rocketry, as was shown to me just recently. We're at a whopping 300 some meters. And at 30 seconds into the flight here in a couple seconds, we'll be passing 650. Oh, actually almost up to 700 at 30 seconds. 700 meters. Apparently when you time warp, MechJeb has a fit. The initial thoughts here was to have a heavy lifter using the main stage to get these this central pillar here into orbit, get most of the central pillar into orbit, and then have that to send for long range, sending to Minmus or even maybe one of the other planets. Take samples in orbit around them, maybe crash it on a planet and take samples, not crash it, land it per se on the planet and take samples there and radio them back for the science. That did not work. This is a scrap design at this point in my game. See, I mean, the throttle is completely maxed out, and I'm getting, what, 80 meters a second now? Yeah, 80 meters a second, roughly. I mean, over a minute into our flight, and we are below 4,000 meters still. We haven't even hit the 6,900 meter turn begin point. I think part of my problem is that I don't have any good rocket motors yet. I don't have the heavy lifting or heavy rocketry research done yet. if you skip ahead in the actual video once it's loaded, because obviously I can't skip ahead at the moment, but to the point where I break away the 3 rockets down here, you'll notice that I actually lose speed, lose acceleration for a while, because my motors are simply not powerful enough to get this monstrosity into space. Or they'll get it into space rather, but not powerful enough to get it into space at any kind of decent speed. Perhaps if I'd broken it at another stage here, to where as soon as these were empty, it broke all them off and had another set of rockets there. Maybe another stage here at these tanks right before the tri-connectors. But realistically, I mean, there's a lot of things I could have done differently with this rocket that would have worked better. Two minutes in, still below 10,000 meters, and there we go. Just crested 200 meters per second acceleration. Approaching burnout, or flame out rather. Our liquid fuel and oxidizers are almost empty. And our liquid fuel will be going empty here momentarily, which will trigger the stage release for the next stage. So pay attention down here. We're at 300 meters per second. We actually start losing acceleration rather quickly here. We're still losing acceleration. I mean, we're still gaining altitude, but we are decelerating at this point. We're starting to catch up, and about 250 liquid fuel in each one of the canisters, we start to regain acceleration. Our thrust output begins to exceed our weight, and then we quickly begin to increase acceleration back up to where we were at as we run out of fuel. See, our top tank's almost empty, and we're quickly accelerating again. But I mean, we're 3.5 minutes in, and we are not out of the upper atmosphere. We're not into space. It's not an efficient design. But it is what it is. And when you turn the acceleration all the way up, it really messes up the back jib, as you can see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and come back next time wherein maybe I'll have a rocket that actually works like I wanted it to.